Hi everyone, this is the Jade Marrisa podcast talking to you about the good, bad, and ugly in Thailand, Muay Thai, and pop culture. This is episode 5, and on this episode, I'm here with a special guest, Jo Nattawut. So we're going to be talking about his transition, between Thailand and the USA and back to fighting in Asia and Joe's story. So first of all, Joe, thank you for coming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask, now that you live in America, what type of food do you like to eat over there, actually?
Well, I try everything. But if I cook, I always cook Thai food. But when I eat, I make sure I have a lot of vegetable. That's the main one. I have meat, have vegetable, raw and cooked vegetable, and then a little bit of rice.
That's nice. So you're very on top of your nutrition whilst over there. Do you think that's a bit of an influence from the West, or you've always liked to eat that way?
I always like to eat that way. Grow up in Isan, we eat a lot of vegetable and then spicy food all the time.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you cook most of the time?
Yeah. Mostly I cook. I really eat out, maybe go restaurant to the bar or something like barely once or twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just cook at home.
Okay. Cool. So can you give us a brief story about your journey and how you ended up being in America or how you ended up doing Muay Thai? Tell us a little bit of your background.
I started when I was 10 years old, right? In school, I play soccer for my school and, do like running and all that stuff, do all sport for my school. So that day, that's the new teacher moved to our school, right? So all the kids, we all just training. We training after class, right? So, and then the guy kicking the bag, and then after training, when we done, we just walk to it and ask him like, "What is this?" What is this thing? And then he just explained to us, "Oh, this is Muay Thai," and then this is this, and
So
kind of like that.
You had the Muay Thai bag at your school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had the bag. He buy it himself.
Oh.
Just to work out. He didn't train for fight or anything. He just work out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all the kids, we all just asked him. And from that day, after school, right, after class, I have to train soccer. For my school, I train soccer. So after that, we train Muay Thai, like 20, 30 kids, all soccer team. We train Muay Thai after that. And I just kept doing that just for fun every day because it's so healthy. And then
you like sports?
Yeah, I like sport. And then my first fight, I went to the temple. They have like something going on, like festival or something.
Yeah.
And it just happened. Like, oh, you fight this guy tonight. I'm like, okay. Then I won. And yeah, I just keep doing that. But I didn't do it for like seriously. I just do it like, fun at first. So until I go high school, I try to do it seriously. But it's like, because the gym at our hometown, right, we have no knowledge. Like the guy didn't know anything. We just like love Muay Thai, but we have no idea like how to train, how to eat, how to make weight and all that stuff. So we never go far. It never get better. So I finished high school. I moved to Bangkok, train under top Kickboxing. I tried to, but same thing. Train good, but then I didn't know how to cut weight. So every time I cut weight, I always feel like so exhausted. And then when I make weight, it just my energy never come back, So I always get tired and always like not winning until I have no fight. Then my friend went to Koh Phangan, So
the party island.
Yeah, the party place, like big party.
Full moon party.
Full moon party, a lot of foreigner. So he like, maybe you can do something here. So I was like, okay. So I just moved there. So seriously, my life start there. Like, start to make money, start to making a house, support family. Everything start there. Like, I learned so much there because I went there, right? My boss have 3 places, He have a restaurant, Thai cooking school, hotel, and gym, and Muay Thai gym. And we also make a fight. I help with like marketing, sell ticket, and matchmaker as well. So we do like, twice a month. To do that. So I have like real job and he also teach me everything. So I went there, there was a lady that worked there for him. So, I like her, like I respect her like my big sister because every morning I bring a book and a pen to see her every morning. Give me one word, one English word,
Aw.
just one every day, every morning. I go see her and then I come and I read myself, and also my boss teach me like how to teach, how to check in and check out hotel, how to do like housekeeping,
Wow.
teach cooking school, teach me how to cook and clean, just all the fitness and stuff.
Wow.
So I actually like make money, and while doing that, I still fight in Got Samui, Got Phangan and Got Samui, only like 30 minutes boat there. And I still go fight there, but like not seriously fight because on the island, and then I work, it's long day, work and no train. I just like work out. Let's say just run and then back work a little bit, lift some weight a little bit, and then just working. I do Thai cooking school, I do housekeeping, I do matchmaker, marketing, sale ticket,
Wow.
flyers everywhere.
It's a long
Everything. I do a lot. So I help with everything. So I learned how to cook there.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook. I learned how to check in, check out the hotel. Just everything there. Let's
Wow.
say my life start there. And then I have opportunity to move to the US. So when I moved there, I moved to Colorado, right? We live on the we live on the mountain. That when we do snowboarding. Yeah, so like just quit
Such a
Muay Thai.
difference.
Yeah.
Koh Phangan and then you go in
Mhm.
the mountain.
So Muay Thai just stopped then.
Right.
Like completely stopped. I never thought like I would come back because after I leave Bangkok, moved there, Muay Thai thing like never be seriously for me anymore.
Right.
And I enjoy doing different things more than I learn so much. I like to read. When I get there, I start reading and learning new things. So I like to read more. So I moved to Colorado. So I learned new things, snowboarding. Oh, I love it so much.
Really?
Yeah,
It's so cool.
snowboarding. Because where I live like so close to the mountain, everybody do snowboarding, So I get there, I work so much. So I work like, at like a big hotel, right? Big hotel. People go there just for vacation, just snowboarding. So I do like clean the area, driving a truck, and then like clean snow,
Oh, wow.
clean snow off the road and everything.
That's like extreme to extreme. From an island in Thailand to like a
snow.
snow resort. Like wow.
So I start doing that. And then, maybe I work late at night. I do snowboarding first and then come to work. Or I work first and snowboarding. But I snowboarding every day. Like
Whoa.
1 month, I snowboarding like at least 26, 27 days. Every month.
You must be good.
It's fun. I get better quick. And then at first, it kind of bored because it's so hard, and hurts so bad. But then I start to get better. Just enjoy it so much. So I keep doing that. Work, save money, and doing snowboarding until end of the season. So no more snow, summer, and then they have mountain bike. So I ride the bike on the mountain and stuff like that.
That's crazy. You did everything.
Yeah, until I realized like, man, I don't make that much money here. Because there, it like people go there just for vacation. Mostly young people live there. And then it's not big town, it's small town. Young people live there and everybody just party. I party so much too. Because all my friends party.
Right, everyone's young. You're in that
Everybody's young. I went there. I moved there when I was 22.
Oh wow, yeah.
So young and party, a lot of energy, snowboarding, drinking. I don't smoke, so everybody smoke weed a lot over there, all the time. So I realized like, man, I don't want to keep doing this for so long.
Right.
And at the time, I knew Kun Pon, Kun Pon, he lived in Atlanta. He owned 2 gym, Bangkok boxing gym. I knew him on Facebook, so we just talk on Facebook. And we kind of talk, for a while. And he just like, if you want to try, you can come here and then let's see what happens. You like it, you can say you don't like it, you can move back or whatever you want to do. So I just need, it take me 2 seconds to think, let me try. Just move there.
Yeah.
So I moved there. Man, when I moved to Atlanta, everything has changed now.
How far away is it? Colorado and Atlanta?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Because Colorado is in the middle, Atlanta next to New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 2 hours. Yeah, so I just moved there. I get there. people help me out. So I start learning like, okay, teaching Muay Thai, teaching fitness, and learn how actually like, okay, this is how you do lifting,
Right.
Like real
technique.
real technique. Same thing, never thought about fighting, never coming back to Muay Thai. Learning that and just, start learning English and then
Yeah, how was your English around that time when you moved from Colorado to Atlanta? How was your English then?
it was okay. I could not talk to anyone much,
Yeah.
because I didn't really know. But, one good thing that I like to read and I watch a lot of movie, speak English and have English subtitle.
Yeah.
So I can read and like I learn how to talk, mostly grammar. It's so hard, man. English is hard. Super hard. Like, why you guys so hard? Anyway.
Thai is hard too. I learned Thai. Yeah.
So I moved there and I learned all that stuff. My friend helped me like teaching me. So I learned how to drive and stuff. So I get driver license.
You learned there.
Yeah, I get driver license. I start driving, save money and buy some car. When I start driving, so start doing like more personal training and things like that, how to sell personal training. And I can teach more class and help my friend with marketing and stuff like that. So I learned a lot too. And then that day I was teaching the class like that. Back then, Lion Fight, very big in the US. Yeah. So they call Kun Pon, he just like, they're like, we need this, this weight class, and then we need somebody to fight this day, like 10-day notice, right?
Wow.
And I stopped Muay Thai for like, seriously, for like at least 4 or 5 years, seriously.
And you obviously weren't fight training. You were
just lifting weight, like sparring in the class with people, having fun, just fun. And he called me. I'm like, fighting Cosmo Alexander. Cosmo fought your sand guy. He fight around the world and stuff. And we fight at 165 pounds, Cosmo is like 180 pounds. God. And I walk around like 163 back then, 63, 65 back then. Right. And we fought 165 pounds. So I'm like, let's see what's going to happen. But all my friend told me like, Joe, you're going to get killed.
Yeah.
Cosmo is going to kill you. And I just answered one thing like, I don't give up. You know what I do? I never give up. But I know he is good. If I lose, who cares?
Right.
Expect it. I know I have nothing to lose. But what if I win? What's going to happen if I win? And people still telling me like, you might get hurt and stuff. It's okay. Hurt, I can heal fast. I'm young. My body heal quick. So it's okay.
Damn, a lion fight, 5 rounds, right?
Lion fight. So we fought. I destroy and win. And everybody was like, who the fuck is this guy?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So after that, I realized like, I got some skill. I got some technique. So let's train seriously. So I train. Then, Lion Fight, the staff, the worker, they still didn't believe in me. They're like, oh, Cosmo, like on vacation, 10-day notice. And I'm like, years of fighting, of training. And then just kind of happened. And the second fight, 24-hour notice.
Whoa.
And I had to cut 10 pounds. They call, hey, I need somebody to fight tomorrow. But wait in tomorrow. They call in the afternoon, but wait in tomorrow at 11 a.m. I have to cut 10 pounds. So I have to fly there. I cut weight all night.
Fight, right?
Yeah, Lion Fight still. And I destroyed that guy like bad. I just killed him. After second fight, he like, all right, Joe, you got something. The owner of Lion Fight, like, you got something. We're going to give you the fight. So the third fight, I have real training camp.
Yeah.
I killed that guy. Amazing. And I call out like, I'm ready to fight for the title. And they gave me the title fight and I won. And I just kept winning for like, and after that day, I become the main one. Lion Fight. If they talk about Lion Fight, it's going to be about Jo Nattawut.
Right.
Lion Fight. And every time I fight, the tickets sold out.
Wow.
All the time. If I'm the main event, sold out. If I'm not the main event, still some left. Like seriously.
That's awesome.
So I keep fighting, keep winning, and now I'm to one championship now.
No, but before you came to one championship, you said you fought in China around.
Yeah. So after Lion Fight, then I start to like, know opponent and stuff. Because we fight full rule Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Some great kickboxing doesn't want to come because of elbow and I can clean and I can throw elbow. And I start to have like nobody. So, I used to fight like 4 or 5 times a year.
Right.
And like 3-2 now.
Yeah.
And then Kun Pon started to talk to people in China, and I went to China 4 times. Yeah, and I won it all.
So in China, you were fighting Muay Thai or kickboxing?
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing. And that's only 3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 rounds.
Right.
So for kickboxing there, win by point once, and then all that knockout too.
About how many years do you think you were fighting in America in lion fight? How many years?
Lion
duration?
fight. I start 2015. No, late 2014, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 to like 17.
Yeah. So
Yeah, 14 to 17.
did you see much changes in the industry, in the Muay Thai industry in America during that time?
Yeah, so much. I like, I'm glad that I changed it so much.
Yeah.
Because before Muay Thai was like this low, right? So when I start fighting, people start to see more, and it's grow like quick,
Yeah, lion fight was on TV. They were in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, Access TV, and then all over the US, people watching it.
Wow.
And I fight like exciting fight. I don't go backward. I only go forward, and then just from round 1 until 5 until the last, I fight the same thing.
That's
just
amazing.
walk forward, the same thing. Hard.
And during your time, there were other Thais who were living in America fighting. So like Malapet, Sasipar.
Yeah, they have Malay Pet. They have Jo Nattawut there, and then Desakda Sisong Pinong also went there.
Yeah,
the same card.
I remember going to one a while ago, and that was Malapet was on there, and they also brought some fighter from Thailand as well, Sasipapa Gym. Yeah, that's cool. And so in China, how long were you fighting in China for?
I started fighting in China 2017. Late 16 until 17.
Oh, so just a year.
Yeah, like a year and a half.
Yeah, were you getting much fights during that time?
I fought 4 times in China.
Oh, that's not bad. Within a year, that's pretty good. I feel like nowadays it's kind of harder to get on shows. It's like it's very close circuit, so you really have to know people, and there's a lot more fighters as well. So it's a lot more competition. Yeah.
Yeah. So good thing about me, I have like. They call me the Lion King from the US.
Yeah.
So like, I have Lion Fight. I have two belts.
Oh, wow.
At Lion Fight, 2 division champion. So we can use that to tell the promoter, hey, this is what we get, and then you can sell.
Okay, and then tell us about your journey from going on to one championship. How did that happen? When was it?
One championship, it used to have only MMA, right?
Yeah.
Mixed martial art. But then, on April 2018, there was the first match in Manila, Philippines.
Wow.
The first kickboxing
April
match.
2018, really? Only a year ago. Wow.
Yeah.
It feels like they've had so many shows.
Yeah. So they look around, and then Kun Pon, talk to somebody, and so I fought Fetosian, like from the first one. Remember, one championship is like big and well organized. It's just big company. Everything is professional. And first one I lost to Petosian, and the second one, third one, fourth one I won.
And they were all in Muay Thai or kickboxing?
Petosian kickboxing, and after that Muay Thai. Muay Thai. And soon, next weekend, fight kickboxing again.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah, tournament.
How do you feel about fighting Muay Thai or kickboxing? What do you prefer?
Well, it's different because like I don't have much experience, like for real, because my Muay Thai journey, Muay Thai thing is kind of like on and off all the time, and then off so long, and on a little bit, off so long, and on. So sometimes it's hard to change too. But good thing when I live in the US, so everybody training boxing, right? So that helped. I have to train boxing. Like twice a week, I don't do Muay Thai. Just like 100% boxing style. So that helped me too. But Muay Thai, like I'm always good with like clinching. Like Muay Thai guy, like clinching. I have good technique with clinching and elbows. But then it come to kickboxing, that you cannot clinch, you cannot do elbow. It's just different. When you can do good knee, but you cannot hold. You cannot touch. You just knee from a long distance. Then
I feel like when you've been fighting Muay Thai for so long, you create habits that you can't do in a kickboxing fight. So like the clinch, or maybe you would want to sweep the guy in a way that you can't do in kickboxing. So You have to be more aware of these.
More aware, and then you have to train different too.
Yeah.
You know, like so many Thai guy, like Thai champion, fight Muay Thai world champion, then move to kickboxing is kind of like they're so not successful at all.
No, it's such a
Like,
different
such a
style.
different style.
Yeah.
But they know, okay, I'm gonna fight kickboxing. Like I have to train different, but so many gyms still train the same.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
Yeah.
like now I don't clean. People ask me like, "You gonna clean?" No way.
Yeah,
why?
you don't
Why
need
am
to.
I cleaning?
Yeah.
Cringing. I would go like sparring, do some defense offense. Things
Right.
like that.
I think maybe the even though they know they're fighting kickboxing, it's because their trainers are still so old school, the Muay Thai trainers. So like they're so stuck on their old ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they need to adapt. That's what the older trainers need to adapt.
Like some gyms still like, oh, we still clean. You fight kickboxing, you cannot clean, but
Shouldn't.
when you train, you're gonna go clean 40 minutes a day every day. Like, why?
Yeah.
You do that and you're not using that,
Right.
Why of that 40 minutes of cringing, why don't you just like boxing, light sparring, boxing, just to move and some stuff that you can actually do it in the
Drilling
ring.
combinations. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So how do you find this? So if you just find in Muay Thai, in all the different places that you fought, do you feel like the scoring is different? So say like you fought in Thailand, in different promotions in Thailand, in Muay Thai, then America, Lion Fight, and then also in one championship, you fought Muay Thai in one championship. So what's the differences in the scoring?
Well, in Thailand that we know, knees score more than anything else. You can throw 10 kicks. If you can do two knee would beat 10 kicks easily. And hand doesn't mean anything. You know. Striking doesn't mean anything that much. Clinching would score more than anything else. But outside Thailand, in China, US, like Europe, striking, they're looking at like how much you throw,
Right.
how much you land, and how much power, power shot and stuff too. Something like that.
I think power shots are important, but maybe not so much about how many you throw, because that kind of transitions to the amateur way of scoring. So it's just point scoring, where it should be more about the power and the accuracy.
Yeah.
As well.
Clean shot, power shot.
And one championship. What about them?
Yeah, same thing. One championship, like who make more damage?
Who the most damage?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter knee or punch or anything.
Yeah, everything matter.
Okay.
Like because when you punch people, when you land, it hurts.
Yeah.
When you kick, when you do knee, when you do put kick, when it land, it hurts.
Yeah.
So it should be that way.
I think so too. I think it should be that way. I think, like I said, with the old school thinking in Thailand, they need to adapt. Like if you're gonna punch well, then they should give you points for that.
Yeah, like so many times I watched fight at Lumpini, right? Like this is not kidding.
Yeah.
Like for real, we all see it. The guy just walked to knee, right? And before he get to clinch, he get hit like 2 hand, 3 kicks, and then he hold it and throw 2 knees, and then he win.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you win?
Yeah. Yeah, it's old school, and it's
like seriously, no kidding.
right, and also like the gambling as well, kind of like persuade that way as well. So I think it's difficult for it to change because of the gamblers. And then, how about training differences?
Training different.
Like, what's a Westerners' mental approach towards training, and what's the difference for training in Thailand and training in America, and the good and bad?
Well, training in Thailand, we run a lot. It could be good and it could be bad. You run too much.
Yeah.
We run a lot. We clean a lot here. It helps when you do Muay Thai, But in Thailand, you need to think like you need sport more too, because so many gyms, they don't sport.
Right.
Like pad work, main one. Pad work and clinching. That's it. But outside Thailand, outside anywhere else, they focus like pad work, not that much. Not too much pad work, but sport a lot. Sport and drill. Just like defense, offense, just like moving stuff. So both is good if you can put all together. Do pad work too. You do some clinching. You fight Muay Thai and you do drill. Some footwork, some defense, offense.
And in the West, or in America, what do you think the focus is about going for long runs? Do they still do that, or it's not as much as a focus as it is in Thailand? Or
not that much anymore. That's what I see. People don't run that much. People, but okay, like I do now, my coach told me, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you do long run.
Okay.
Right. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, just do short, just sprint, like
Okay.
100 meter, thing like that.
And you find that more beneficial?
I think that's better. If long run, you get so sore, your legs so slow.
Yeah.
But this, you get like long, slow, and then next day, fast, short, not so long.
I think that is better because, like, say you're in a fight and then you're gonna pull off some combination that's explosive, it's fast. So you should run, do sprints because that's also fast and explosive. So it definitely can help in your fighting to do that way. And then clinching, you said, is not so important, not so practiced in the West.
Yeah, not so much. People still do clinching, but not so much.
And how about in the fights?
In the fight, like on fight, they let people clinch, like in Thailand.
Oh, really?
Like let people clinch. It depends on the promotion too. Every promotion different. Some promotion, right, fight Muay Thai, but they let you clinch like 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Some promotion just like let you do it.
So that's kind of the problem then, because if every promotion has different ways of scoring, then that's difficult for the fighter.
Yeah. So it depends on how the owner feel, I think.
Yeah.
They feel like cringing, they let you cringe.
Maybe. Also the referees.
Referees also.
And how about lifestyle differences from Thailand or Isan? You were living in Koh Phangan, and then you're living in America. You're still living there. How do you find the lifestyle difference, and what do you enjoy living in the States? Do you miss home?
Well, start with Isan first. I live in Isan. I live there. Grow up with poor family, kind of like find a way and work doing
Isan,
farming.
the north of Thailand.
Yeah, Isan, just like find a way to make money to make some future and stuff, and I didn't have knowledge that much,
Right.
So just find a way until finally move to Bangkok, start to be like seriously about Muay Thai to make something, hopefully make something. But what we do here, they start in the morning, we wake up, we train, we eat, we sleep, and then wake up and you train, you eat and you sleep and repeat.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Everybody doing that because it's training so hard.
Yeah.
And I moved to Koh Phangan. I wake up, I go run, I work out a little bit, and then I just go to work. Shower, eat, and go to work. I do like housekeeping, check in, check out hotel. If we have match coming soon, we just do matchmaker and then just drive around, fly, give it to the hotel, and give them percentage to sell the ticket and stuff. So get to talk to reception, so get to know people in Koh Phangan. And then I also learn English a lot because all foreigners buy ticket.
Did you find it hard to get out of the fighter lifestyle, the fighter routine where you train, eat, sleep? So you're used to sleeping a lot, and then when you went to Koh Phangan, you were working full long days, using a lot of energy, doing many different things. Did you find it difficult to get out of that routine from the fighter routine?
At first, during the day, I kind of get like a little bit sleepy, but when I have some free time, some break, I sleep, like I take a nap in the car or something, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Right. That help a lot too. Yeah, so I do that.
Because I know my fighters, if you take them anywhere in the middle of the day, they get sleepy. Like you put them in the car, they're gonna fall asleep straight away. Yeah, because
your body like used to it every day, so it's hard to change. But over there, like it's more enjoyable for me. So I'm just like, man, I don't have to worry about. I have to hit the pad so hard, gonna be so tired. They're just like fun, make money, and learning. So it's kind of like, oh, this is real.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, nice. And you're doing lots of different activities as well. So it's keeping your mind and your brain stimulated because you're doing so many different things.
Yeah. Because like, let's say like today, my boss come like, Jo, tomorrow we're going to have like 10 people to come to cooking school at this time. So I'm like, okay, get excited, go to cooking school. And then, okay, tomorrow we're going to go like do marketing about
That's cool.
Making fight, matchmaking.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Man, I like nam tok. Like salad.
Salad, but it's like mostly meat.
Salad, but meat
Thai salad with meat, purely meat, and like what you put in a little bit of herbs.
Yeah, a little bit of herb and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then move to US, same thing. You wake up, you go work first. After work, now after work, I train 1 hour, and then I rest, and then I work again in the evening. After work, I train 1 hour, and then go sleep.
Oh, that's nice. So you still training twice a day.
Training twice a day, but it's not like 3 hour, 4 hour training like in Thailand. Like 1 hour, 1.5 hours a day.
Right, and you're making a lot of use of your time as well. So that with how many hours that you train, you're constantly doing something that entire time, something that's beneficial that that you're not really, it's not being dragged out or something. So you're there with a purpose.
So I like it more. The main one is it's learning. You train so hard like in Thailand. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good for you, for your body, make you so strong. But I think it depends. It's individual. People like different. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I like to.
And like like I mentioned before, it's still kind of the old school way because in like sports science things like that, like rest is a key component of training. You need to have real rest, and you also need to do some type of cross training, like different. Like you do a day of like a long run, a day of short run. So just to change things up, it's also like it's better for your muscles and better for your overall performance as well. Actually, so some gyms I feel are kind of like changing towards that a little bit in Thailand now. So yeah, slowly.
Slowly, yeah, I can see the change. They add like more weightlifting and stuff, like explosive and stuff. People learn.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And also maybe because there's so many foreigners that come to Thailand as well, so they're kind of having a little bit of influence. Some gyms even have foreign coaches here. Or now that Muay Thai is becoming more international, they're also seeing like different people training in different ways around the world. And then so living in Atlanta, so different to Thailand.
Yeah.
You go party, or what do you do in your free time?
My free time, I like to read.
Good boy.
Well, I read, I hang out with friends, I go to the park, I like the bike, and hang out with friends, go eat, shopping sometime. Mostly I read, and Saturday night, of course, I go dancing.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
It's you work so hard. You gotta go dancing.
Yeah,
you
you need to relax, you need to chill.
Make sure your brain like.
I like that. That's cool. Yeah, I feel the same. When you work so hard, you do need to like have some release somehow. So yeah, going out with your friends or whatever is a perfect way. And like, so when you're reading in English or in Thai?
In English, because I learn. In Thai, I don't read Thai anymore. I only read English. But I read slow because, people read so fast. I read, I have to translate. I have to have book and pen also, notebook or something. So I read, I translate, I read, I translate. So I translate so much, so I forgot all I read. So I have to come back and read again,
That's good though. That makes you learn even more. I mean, you're reading it twice.
Yeah, so I always read. I always have in my gym bag, not just my clothes and, thing for the gym. I always have my book and pen in my gym bag all the time.
That's so cool. That's really good because, like most Thai fighters, they're not very academic at all. They don't really like to read or learn things. Like most of them just in their free time, they'll either sleep or play games, I think. So it's really good if you can like influence more Thai fighters to, stimulate your brain a little bit more, learn new things. It's always, knowledge is power. So it's always a good thing.
And I don't want to fight for so long, like some Thai legend, fight until 36, 38. That's good. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. But I don't think that's my thing. I don't want to fight that long. I want to read, have some knowledge so I can do something else after the fight. Maybe stuck in Muay Thai industry, stuck in the Muay Thai business, doing fight promotion or whatever.
That's great.
Like something in workout. But I want to read and learn some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, from what you've kind of told me from your life story, like you like to develop your skills and learn new things and experience new things. So I can see how you feel that way. You want to, as well as you love Muay Thai, you want to stay connected to the industry, but you also want to develop yourself as your personal self. Okay, well, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show. This was great, and good luck on your fight.
Thank you.
Thank
it
you
was
very
fun.
much. Yeah. And lastly, I want to ask you, now you're fighting in one championship. First of all, where have you fought in one championship in different countries? How long is your contract? And how do you find the promotion compared to all the other promotions that you've fought on?
The one championship is big company.
Yeah.
So everything is well organized. You can see everybody is working, making plan all the time. Nothing would go wrong. Like everything just happens smoothly all the time. Like really
That's
smooth.
great.
Okay, this day fighter check in, and this day we go to the hospital medical test, and this day first conference. Like nothing is late, nothing is weighed in. Everything is so organized.
Yeah, because mostly fights, they're not that organized. They're like rushing and panicking.
Yeah, mostly fight. They always like, oh, we missed something. We have to wait for this. We have to wait for that. But one championship, like, okay, did we have to do now? It's time. We do it. Everything like smooth. It's just well organized. And I went to first fight in Manila, Philippines. People are so nice over there. The fan like really lit, really into you. Like so lit, man. Like you walk around, I went to taxi, right? I get taxi. I went somewhere and like, oh, you're Jo Nattawut. You're gonna fight tomorrow or something.
Oh,
like,
wow.
They won't charge you for anything. I'm not gonna charge you for the taxi. Yeah, I'm like, the fan like really respect, like really lit, really into it.
Yeah, I think Filipinos, they are into fight sports. Manny Pacquiao obviously being a huge role model for them.
Yeah, that one. And my second fight in Malaysia, I like that city. First of all, no traffic. Oh, awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Kuala Lumpur, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about anywhere else, but my experience, I went a lot everywhere, while I was in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
No traffic. That's the main one. That's the keep,
I swear I went there in this traffic. Maybe you went there like some holiday or something. I don't know.
No holiday, but if traffic, it's light traffic for what we see. But man, here compared to here.
Oh yeah, compared to Bangkok, that's for sure. Don't even get me started on Bangkok traffic.
Yeah, and the third fight I fought in Singapore, and the last one in Bangkok. Bangkok is awesome because it's our home. I went to a hospital and then I just walk back to the hotel.
Right.
Walk everywhere.
You can get your nam tok, your meat salad.
You can get whatever you want. and one championship, and they try to help you with everything you need to.
Oh, that's good.
Not any company have that one. Not when many promotion have that, because they give you the SIM card, that your number, and you call them. They always somebody willing to help. Like, hey, I need this. They're like, okay, we will be there in a second.
Oh, that's amazing.
They always have somebody ready for you to help you with anything you want.
So they give you your hotel. They help you figure out transportation. How about meals?
Yeah, meal and just let's say everything, whatever you need. Hey, I need to go get this. Like I forgot my mouthpiece. I forgot this. They like help you out. Or you want to go shopping here. You want to go there here.
Respect. That's really good to hear.
Yeah,
you don't really hear about much promotions like going the extra step to take care of the fighters.
They go extra step.
Wow, it's really thought out. It seems.
Yeah, and then mostly every promotion, they give you they talk about the plane ticket. They give you whatever they want. Like mostly like that. But this you can tell them like, hey, this is what I want. I want to come to this city first, and then this city first. I don't want to just like round trip.
Oh, so that's why you're able to come to Thailand first to train.
So I can train like, okay, I want to go to Thailand first, and then I can go there this day, and then I want to have this long after fight. I want a small vacation. You can talk to them, and they just book it to you. They just like, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
They're just willing to help.
Yeah, especially because like you're coming from the States, so you have to deal with jet lag and different temperature and all this type of thing. So it's good for you to adapt your body in Asia first and then toss into Thailand.
Man, jet lag is real. No kidding. Oh, man.
Yeah,
and temperature.
Sure,
like you came here so hot here. Like I cannot breathe, Now I'm better. First day, so hot.
What was the temperature like? What was the weather like in Atlanta when you left?
Atlanta now it's like 26, 27 degrees, before I left.
Okay.
It's like cool and nice. You can sleep outside.
You can sleep outside.
And you come here, 40.
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah.
When I eat, not just work, I eat my t-shirt like wet, like sweat. I'm like, man, this is lit,
So when you come to Thailand, where do you like to just prepare your body? What gym?
I come to look tough.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice. I like that.
Only this gym, that's it.
Yeah, it's. I think. How do you like it? Do you feel chill or?
Here, first of all, everybody's nice. It's just like so friendly, and I like the gym. It's big and it's clean. One thing is clean. I went to so many gym and they're not that clean.
Yeah, it's hard because a lot of the Muay Thai gyms in Thailand are open air, right? And so with all the dust or whatever, it's hard to keep the gym like that clean, really. So
yeah, and there's so many kids, and the kids don't keep things clean, but kids here keep stuff.
We
clean.
make them clean.
Yeah.
If our children want to train, they gotta clean. That's cool. And last thing, so how do you feel about this fight coming up?
This fight, Andy Sauer, he's a legend, but he kind of slowed down now at almost at the end of his career. Talk about fighting, I don't think he can take it, like the way he used to be, right? When he take it, he get hurt, he show before he can take punch, hit, and kick, no problem, right? But as a person, man, this guy is a good person.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of fighters are like nice people.
I worked with him before. We have seminar in New York and we stay in the same house for 1 week. We drink together, we dance together, sing and stuff. I'm like, man, I like you like my big brother now. And we're gonna get in the ring together. But it's okay when it's in the ring. And after the fight, I'm gonna ask him if he wanna go dance with me.
Romance. That's cool though. Do you have a game plan towards this fight?
Yeah, well, talk about game plan. I only have one game plan. Fight start, I walk forward, and let's see what happens. You're
gonna fight each other in the ring and be friends outside. That's how Muay Thai is. That's how fight sports are. People. There's a lot of sportsmanship in there, a lot of respect for each other, and I think it's the way it should be.
Everything is respect. We work hard, and that's it. Respect also.
Yeah, and. What do you feel? How do you feel about the tournament that's going on though? Like overall, it's a lot of big fighters on there.
Yeah, you're gonna be so excited, But the way they draw it, we all know they want your Senkai and Protoshin.
Yeah, I think so.
To be in the final, like honestly, but
it's like,
but anything can happen, and let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exciting. So best of luck for your fight, and I'm so happy and thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.